Good morning and welcome to today's verse. To God be the glory. Today's verse comes to us from the book of Proverbs, Proverbs 16 and 28, and it says this: a perverse man sows strife, and a whisperer separates best friends. You know, there are always folk out there that want to just cause trouble for whatever reason. And when we look at verses 25 to 30 in this particular Proverbs, this particular chapter, we find various types of troublemakers. And there's these troublemakers that we run into. We know we got them in our family. We have them on the workplace. We have them in the church. People that just, for whatever reason, they just get something out of causing strife and division between people. And the best way to be able to stop it is that you do not become a conduit for it. That when someone brings something to you about another person, just stop it. I don't want to hear it. Thank you very much. And sometimes, you can get into these situations with people that you're in it before you realize you're in it. But when you discover that they're talking down about somebody to you, somebody that it's interesting that they always bring to you a report about somebody that to try to condition your thought process about that person. Whatever the reason is that they do it, I don't know. Maybe it is to build them up in your eyes or somehow to gain your favor, to gain your trust. Listen, when somebody's going to bring you something about another person, and they always want to, that's what's that saying? A dog that bring a bone will take a bone. So be very careful to those that want to talk about somebody else, that want to stir up strife. I once heard it said that you need to ask yourself 3 questions before you say anything about a person. Not sure who I can accredit this to. Seemed like I heard Dr. Martin Luther King use this in a speech one time. I don't think he's the originator of it. But anyway, he said this: ask yourself 3 questions before you say anything about someone. First of all, is it true? Is it kind? And thirdly, is it necessary? And if you can't pass that test, you probably ought to keep it to yourself. Think about this. To God be the glory for the great things he has done. I pray that you would enjoy this day as you go throughout this day. Have a safe day. And then tune in again tomorrow. Yes, as we consider today's verse. Amen.